I was a real estate broker for many years, managing broker as well as owner of a company. And I can tell you that I understand the relationship between credit and the ability to buy a home. One year I sold 37 houses, $1 million sales club, top producer, and all that. But that was back when credit was available. Now, thanks to, or perhaps I should say, no thanks to Barty Frank and Chris Dodd, risky loans were pushed upon lenders. That's right. The rest is history. We now have a shortage of money available for credit. I understand the relationship between those two things. Let me ask you all a question real quickly. Raise a hand. How many people here are from businesses that export? Raise your hand if you are. Okay. I used to work for the Bureau of Export Administration, Commerce, part of the Commerce Department. And in that role, my responsibility was to help exporters understand the export control regulations. I don't know if you know it or not, but 5% of our exports are controlled, dual-use exports are controlled for national security purposes. Things that could be used for nuclear weapons, chemical or biological weapons, delivery systems of those kinds of weapons. And we control those things. And throughout all the time, I mean, part of the call center as well as I did seminars around the country. And part of where I was coming from when I was doing that regulatory job was, how can I help you export your product without that product going into the hands of a person who shouldn't get it? That was the motivation. That's where I was coming from the whole time, and that's what I trained the people who work for me to do. Oftentimes now what we see are regulators who are saying, no, you can't do that. All right? We need to get back to working in a way that we control things that need to be controlled, and we do it in a way that helps business and doesn't stand in the way of business doing their job.